Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Jamila, and today we have another memory plan with me for the week of March 10th through the 16th. And this week I used this kit from LynnerDesigns. It's her Princess Diaries kit. I will have the name of the kit in the title because I don't know offhand, but I used the 4 bundle that she created for this kit, and I foiled everything in sky blue. Yeah, I don't know the technical name of the foil, but I foiled it in sky blue, and it is so cute. I use this kit not for any particular reason, but this is one of my favorite movies when I was growing up. So yes, love this movie, so I had to use it at some point. And I'm using a bunch of random kits, but it does have that green that I feel like goes well with March. So in the beginning, I started filming and did not press record, but I was able to go back because I was not that far into planning. So yes, and show you guys the kit itself. So let's get into this week. Nothing crazy happened this week, honestly. Week was pretty boring. So yeah, I have one extender on Saturday. I did reading with my ears as well as physically reading some books. So we'll get to them when we get to them. Yeah, so I guess I'll get into the day by day. On the sidebar, I hit 40 books for the week this week. I mean, I am on the ball because it's June. Y'all know I'm behind. And I'm like 86 books in for the year. So although I have not kept up with planning, which y'all, I'm doing a good job now, but um I've still kept up with my reading. So let's get into the day by day because, of course, I will get behind because, I be chatting and stuff. So I don't have all of my notes because I accidentally deleted them. So we're just going to go by whatever my planner says. So on Monday, I marked that I slept in. I continued reading the week before I started the book King and Queen of the Hood by Siobhan Latrice. So I cannot remember if that was a series. Don't remember. But yeah, I started reading that, so I read that, and then Quasim 2 by Jacques J. It dropped this day, which in real time I'm waiting for Quasim 3. And Jacques is by Jacques J. And she is an author that when she drops, I stop everything I'm doing and pick up whatever she should stop because I have to get into her books immediately. So I started reading that day, and I kind of put King and Queen with the Hood down. But I ended up finishing it, I think, later in the week, or no, the next week. But anyway, so I started reading that. Then I marked that I had some family time, pretty lazy day, and I was annoyed with the guy. One of the guys I was talking to, I was kind of annoyed with him, so I marked that. On to Tuesday, I had my iced latte. Did I mark finishing a book? What book did I finish on the 11th? Oh, okay. I finished Crossing 2. Then I did a little Monday and I finished it Tuesday. And then I continued listening to Take a Hint by Danny Brown, which I started the previous week. That book was okay. I gave it a 3 stars. I liked Get a Life, Chloe Brown, her sister better, the first book better, but it was still a decent book. I continued to listen to that. Then I film edited and uploaded. I had a self-care shower and then some cuddles. Me and the guy chilled for a little bit that night. On to Wednesday. Wednesday I worked, and then this is the day I actually finished Take a Hint, Danny Brown. I finished that, and then I started listening to a book called Thirsty by Mike Sanders. It is like a very urban, it's like an older book, old school book. It's very urban. Like, I think I talked about it the week before about it having those urban features, but it's not a lot of romance. And that reminds me of like the old school urban fiction before we had a lot of black romance, if you will. So yeah, I ended up reading that book. I finished it this week. I rated it 4 stars because it had a lot of twists and turns that I was not expecting. On to after that, I po- I marked that My Plan With Me went live for January 13th through the 19th. I cannot remember which spread that was. I'm flipping through. Oh, it was the Nordic Light spread by LynnerDesigns. I posted that. And then I had some crystals. I marked that I had a headache this day. Um, and then I had dinner with the fam. And then I guess I was really tired because I went to bed pretty early this day. On to Thursday, I marked that I had an iced coffee, and I normally don't drink iced coffee, but that means I was out of my espresso that I normally use. So I had iced coffee. They do not hit the same at all. I worked, I had a YouTube binge, and I really didn't do much this day because I marked that I had family time with the littles and then dinner with the fam. I was just grabbing at straws, honestly. Then on Friday, I marked that I had an iced coffee again. And then I read, what was I reading? Probably King and Queen of the Hood, honestly. Um, yeah, probably that. And then I did some filming. I worked the YouTube binge, and then I marked that my stomach was hurting. Who knows? I love these little, which y'all not, I'm ahead of what y'all are saying right now. But I love these little munchkins that are like farty. They're so cute. To mark stomach aches and stuff. Then I got some JJ's, which I'm currently trying to eat better. I need to get it together with my eating habits. And then I marked that I listened probably to Thirsty. I was listening to Thirsty um, on Friday night. So moving on to Saturday, I'm super ahead. That's the only thing I hate about voiceovers of me being ahead this far. But I slept in on Saturday. I read, which was probably King and Queen of the Hood. I read that book. And then I made some scripts this day. I had some family time. I took a nap and I finished Thirsty. I finished the book Thirsty. So I did that. And then I pulled stickers. And then this is when I started reading Normal People. Since I'm ahead, I have time to talk about this. I gave this book a 2 stars. Normal People, like, it pissed me off so bad because, and I saw a lot of people talking about this book years ago, but it only has a 3.81 rating on Goodreads. But he was just, okay, if I can pull it up, if I remember correctly, they were like, they knew each other in school, like, and then they went off to college and did like a friends with benefits situation. It was just so messy, and I just did not care for him at all. Um, this is a spoiler alert. Um, I did not like him, the MMC, because I felt like he kind of took advantage of her at some points. He was scared to like tell people that she was his girlfriend or whatever they were to each other. He allowed people to make fun. I did not like him at all. So I gave that book a 2 stars, and it was just I found it hard to get through. So there's that. There's my spill on Normal People. Did not like it. Would not recommend anyone read it either. So anyway, on to then at that night we had a tornado watch because yeah, we've had a few lately, honestly. So after that, on to Sunday, I had iced coffee. Terrible week when you don't have espresso. Then I did some filming. I washed my hair. Um, I feel like every week I'm over my hair. I need to do something to it. I did some planning and then I listened. I continued listening to Normal People. I didn't finish that till like the next week. Then I watched LSU versus Georgia, gymnastics. Y'all know the vibes. I worked and then I read. I continued reading King and Queen of the Hood. Yeah. So that is all I did for the week. It was a pretty boring week. As you see, I like made it through it pretty quickly. But yeah, it was a pretty boring week. I have been tempted lately to like bring plan with me's and different things like that to like short form content, whether it be TikTok or IG Reels. I know I'm still behind um on in this planner. I have multiple planners and I felt like I can use one of my other planners and do like short form content on either of those pages. And just because I feel like there are planner videos on TikTok, but I have not seen many on of like decorative planner, how we plan with stickers on TikTok as well. And I could do it like spin on it, just talking about chit chat and like of course I'm laying down a base, but I'm just chit chatting about just random stuff. So I've really been playing with that idea. I've recorded some content, but haven't posted it yet. So I'm thinking about that. But I want to be able to keep up with what I'm already doing. You know what I mean? So there's that. Just been playing with it. And I guess this is a little life update. I've been wanting to get back into my Booktok, just filming more like short form content about my daily life and stuff like that. Doing hair content. I used to be really, really into makeup, like, and I still am. Like, I used to, like, back 2015, 2016, I used to really be into makeup. So I have gotten, like, my makeup collection together, but I have not worn it a lot. So I want to start doing that. But yes, guys, I really just want to bring back the love of planning. And honestly, I feel like I'm still newer to planning. I only started planning this way in like the end of 2019 to 2020 is when I started planning this way, when I found this type of planning and I fell in love and I have been consumed with it. You know what I mean? So I want other people to find this planning and not let the planner community like die. You know what I mean? Because I feel like it's not dead, but like a lot of people have stopped planning and making videos, and I just want to bring it back. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.